Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Weekly Coldplay. My name is Monica.
And my name is Daniel.
And we are a weekly podcast all about...
You guessed it.
Cheese.
And dairy. Ice cream, mainly, actually.
We love the dairy land.
The dairy state.
If you will.
Yeah. Wisconsin.
Yeah, if you're lactose intolerant, don't come here. Oops, why am I here?
Actually, Monica and I are moving to Madison. I decided.
No.
She doesn't get a say in it.
Oh, okay. I do get to have a say in it because I'm my own person.
Yeah, but your say's going to be yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so we are here in line. It's about 4 o'clock. It's 4:01 right now. We have been here since 6:45 a.m. It rained. We met friends.
We left around 6:45-ish. We got here around 7.
No, we got here at 6:45.
We got here at 6:45.
I remember checking the phone. It was before 7.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. We've been here for a while.
We were the third and fourth people to line up, but the first people in this line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like a line on the other side of the field of the stadium.
Yeah, the stadium has like 2 different lines for the GA tickets, one on each side, which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's hot. We're ready to get in. I just got a compliment on my Oasis poster. Shout out.
I've gotten lots of compliments today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm having a much more fun line experience than I did in Denver.
Sure.
I didn't even cry at all today.
That's true. We're gonna cry inside though.
Right, yeah, but those will be like happy, excited, overwhelmed tears, not like...
No, I'm gonna see Chris Martin. I'm gonna start crying out of anger.
Well, don't look back in anger.
I wish I was seeing Oasis. Man, there's bugs all around me though.
Yeah, we should have sprayed on bug spray before we left.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot about it. You mentioned it, and I was like, bug spray.
We could have gone out on the dangerous balcony.
That's true. But, yeah, we have a great Airbnb here. It's
Best
awesome.
Airbnb of my life. You better be leaving a really good review.
I will. Yeah, and it's bustling. It's bustling here. Security's getting set up. Yeah, we're gonna take more clips from like inside of like the actual like concert too, because like me just screaming during clocks, I feel like, there should be more. I want this episode to be just like fully us on the road, like without us recording. No. And we can have notes later.
Okay, yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. While we're in between openers, we'll say notes. Or maybe here right now. It's all on my phone. It's fine.
We'll get back to you listeners soon to let you know where we found spots.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fingers crossed that early entry didn't take every single spot on the floor.
There's so many of them. They just kept repopulating.
Yeah, there's no floor. They're actually gonna make us sit in the stands now.
Yeah. I hope not.
No, okay. So our plan is to go for B stage and settle for second row if we have to. Even though I won't have the barricade to lean on.
I don't know. We'll manifest that we see Glenn and then we get...
Well, I just would like to be near Glenn so we can chat.
Mm-hmm. I would like to meet Glenn.
Plus, if I don't make it on stage, it would be cool if Glenn made it on stage.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't let people play piano super often, so it'd be cool if he did.
Yeah.
Even though Glenn was like, don't tell my daughter this is my plan, it's going to embarrass her so much.
Aw. All right. Well, I think we're going to sign out of here. We will... I guess talk to you whenever we're inside. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bill Rocco's parents are introducing the band right now. I think that's super cool, and I already knew it. Okay, I'm just putting that on the record.
She's a genius.
I know Coldplay.
3, 2, 1.
Would be so hard. Oh, then we're back to the start. Woo! Chris Martin got high confirmed.
People in Madison love weed.
All the boys, all the girls, all the madness, all the curves. I'm dancing how I always want Chris Martin is so unserious. I love him.
Right.
That's
what
all.
I normally do here. Because he loves
Ooh,
you,
another song
and he told me
on C
he's
stage.
gonna sing this song.
Let's
He
see
asks
it.
you, he will never speak on stage, even if you gave
Let's
him
see what it
$10 billion.
is.
He will never speak. Well, he will. Nope. But he will.
We already know what
he will
it
sing
is.
this song.
I don't
This
know.
is a song called In My Place.
Okay.
And,
In My Place C stage. Let's go. By the way, songbook was Us Against the World, not us on stage.
Cheeseheads.
Yeah, but I do know the people who will get dig on stage, so shout out.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
We'd like to say hello to some of you in the crowd. How we're going to do that is we're going to use our cameras and put some of you on the big screen. So please, if you haven't done your makeup, do your makeup now.
Bullseye!
Like flapping its wings.
Okay, so Shaheem had birds. I know they're hearts. I mean, there's always been hearts. But, like, Shaheem ate. He ate. We have to go tell him. That was so good. Anyway, if you're at home right now, put on your moon goggles.
Let's dance together.
So we're currently in Chicago.
We're on the orange line to Midway.
I've had, like, maybe an hour and a half of sleep.
I've had a little more than that.
But yeah, last night was a Coldplay concert. It is your third one, Daniel.
Yeah, my third Coldplay concert, my
And-
second Music of the Spheres concert.
Yeah. And how'd you like this one?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. This was my 10th show, and it was pretty great. Johnny looked at me. I was jumping up and down trying to get his attention, and he finally looked at me during Yellow, and he was just smiling at me, and I was smiling back. I love him. Johnny Buckland, if you're listening to this, I love you.
Oh, Johnny wasn't the only one to notice you. Electric Universe looked at you too.
I had an uncomfortable amount of eye contact with Chris's alien head. And I know that it's hard to see in that thing, and I know Chris isn't actually looking at me, but like the eyeball was just staring right at me.
Well, yeah. Chris didn't notice. Chris thinks your hat's a Monsters Inc. hat. Electric Universe knows that it's a tribute to him.
Shout out.
Look, when Chris puts on that hat, he becomes a different person.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. God, I'm trying to think of what else happened. Yeah, so
We didn't get show shirts.
No, we didn't. I'm really, really kind of upset about it. So yeah, hopefully Coldplay restock. They kind of did half address the whole CEO thing without actually saying it.
Yeah, well, okay. I wouldn't say addressed it. It seems like they're changing their policies going forward.
I don't think it's changing the policies. I think Chris was just like, hey, by the way, this is the part where we say hello to everybody.
Right, no, what I mean by
Yeah.
changing their policies
Yeah.
is I think going forward, Chris is going to make that announcement at the start of every Jumbotron.
Yeah, for real. Oh,
so
we'll
that
see.
he has plausible deniability.
We'll see what happens in Nashville, I guess.
Notably, unlike every other Jumbotron, there were no couples.
Yeah, like 0 couples. It was just people in funny hats. Not me though, but that's okay. I am sad that this is like my last show of the year, and probably my last show for a while until they announce something new. Apparently, rumors are that they're not going to tour next year, so that's going to be really upsetting for me.
Well, even if they don't tour, they might do other things that we could go see, like how they do like SNL,
Yeah.
or like how the Brooklyn show was. We'll keep an eye. I don't think not touring means no performances at all.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, yeah, if Chris himself just does one offshoot thing, or shoot, I'll go to an applied art forms thing. I don't care. Let me see one of them at least.
Or we could just focus on tracking down Stuart or Hugh next year.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I would like to see Stuart Copeland, but I don't know. I get such FOMO with Coldplay, you know?
I get it, yeah.
But yeah. Another thing that happened was soundcheck. Y'all might have seen my live stream of it.
Soundtrack was crazy. There was so much.
Yes.
And almost 2,000 people joined Monica's Twitter stream.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, so what it basically was, it was Everything's Not Lost, Trouble, Daddy, A Head Full of Dreams, Hurts Like MX, Hurts Like Heaven, Moon Music, Speed of Sound, Poloritura, Strawberry Swing, Awful Band. Yes, yeah, that was like the first thing. Yeah. It was just like it was banger after banger after banger. I was very excited to hear Hurts Like Heaven again, because the last time I heard that live, I sobbed my way through that song. I've already mentioned this during the live 2012.
I wish I could hear that song live.
Well, you did technically.
Okay, well, actually.
Sure. But that was a little teaser. You at least got to hear something, right?
Oh, also, hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg, what's up?
He's on the Discord server.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was really excited to hear A Head Full of Dreams. I consider that me hearing it live, you know, without me actually hearing it live. Like, I don't know. I'll take what I can get. I'll take what little. Same thing with like Strawberry Swing. I wish I got to hear I'm a Mountain and Death and All His Friends, but that's okay. That's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. I was happy with what I heard.
Plus, we never know what's going to be on tour the next time they're touring.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I Am a Mountain's going to make it onto the next tour set list.
Yeah, listen, if anybody can get us to Wembley, I would greatly appreciate it. Anything. I'll do anything to get to Wembley. No, in all earnestness, like, I wish I could go to those shows. I have serious FOMO for not going to those shows. I mean, can I afford to go to Wembley after the travel year that I've had this year? No. But, you know, I believe in the power of the universe, and maybe, I don't know, it would be cool to take the podcast overseas, is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, too, and I have my passport now.
Yeah, so we're ready and willing. We just need the funds. So.
And a new job to fall back on because we have to quit our current job to have enough time off.
Not if we. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Coldplay, if you want to hire us, please. That's all. One thing that we didn't bring up yet is Daniel finally got to hear Charlie Brown live. What was your experience with that?
It was so cool. I was very excited to hear it. I love God Put a Smile Upon Your Face, but I was so excited for Charlie Brown.
Yeah. If only y'all could see his face. It lit up.
And all the Xylo bands lit up also.
Yeah.
And the light that Christy gave me that I magnetized to my shirt lit up also.
Oh, yeah. I think I left that in the Airbnb.
Oh, well, I have 3 of them.
Oh. Right on.
Yeah.
So here we are back in Texas. Listen, I know that in line you just heard us say like, oh yeah, we're gonna record the entire podcast like on the road and on the phone. Okay, well that was really hard. Okay, my phone was like about to die.
And we needed her phone so we didn't have to sleep on the streets outside the concert venue.
Exactly. The buses weren't running, which seems like a oversight.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so the concert was like a lot of fun. I wish I was still at a Coldplay concert right now. I'm like super sad that I'm not in Nashville today. It's like the most saddest thing in the whole wide world for me right now.
I'm
in
so
this present
sorry.
moment right now is that I'm not seeing Coldplay. This is the saddest thing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just missed them. But anyway, Coldplay Madison. Yeah, I had a great time. I mean, it was kind of tough because, like, we were, like, in the middle of the pit first, And then we later, after songbook, when we weren't chosen, which is okay, but we still heard Us Against the World, as we just talked about. But I went over to the side, and then I just danced. I just danced my heart out, and Johnny smiled at me, and that's all I need.
Yeah, hopefully if she can extract the audio clip from the video I accidentally took in my pocket, you'll hear Monica talking about dancing.
Yeah.
In addition to recording almost all of All My Love in my pocket, I also butt dialed my dad, and he answered the phone, heard We Pray, and decided to stay on the phone to listen to all of We Pray. And then decided, even though he wanted to hear the rest of the concert, to hang up to try to conserve my phone battery for me.
Well, that's really nice. Well, I mean, I would too. I would just stay on the line just to listen to the rest of Coldplay.
Yeah. He really enjoyed listening to We Pray.
That's good. I'm trying to think of other notable things that happened at the concert for us. I think we already mentioned that we met a lot of cool people in line, and we hung out with cool people at the show. So yeah.
Shout out to Glenn, Cassie, Christy, Andrew, who we saw again, Sissy, who we saw again.
Yeah.
Shaheem, who we saw again.
Yeah. Just lots of cool people that I just love seeing whenever I go see a Coldplay show. Dan and I were talking about earlier, it was just how we kind of, we enjoy the experience as a whole, the experience of waiting in line, even if we're waiting in line in the rain. But, just meeting the people and talking to people and just seeing oh, how many shows have you been to? Oh, it's your first show, it's your 20th show, whatever, and just creating connections, which I think that's what Coldplay is all about. It's just really it's a lot of fun making bracelets in line.
Yeah, shout out to everyone I met and talked to or gave a bracelet to, stopped and chatted to on the sidewalk. It was so much fun. I was going all around. I talked to people in some of the other lines. I talked to people on the sidewalks outside. I took a bus across town.
Yeah,
talked to people.
Everyone in Madison is really, really friendly.
Yeah. It's such a great place. That's why we're going to move there.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. We're not going to do that.
Let's go play there again.
I just wish I lived there and not here because it was nicer.
Shout out Bill Rocco.
Yeah, shout out Bill Rocco.
Yeah.
I don't know why he looks so familiar to me, but I can't put my finger on where from.
From Coldplay.
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay, well, I tried.
Maybe from Coldplay.
I don't really have much to say other than, I really enjoyed this experience. Again, I got to just kind of let loose and just dance how I always wanted to dance at a Coldplay concert. And I think it was a really great 10th show for me, and
we got to touch Coldplay's balls.
We did. Yeah, I think I sound really sad. It's because I am sad because I would really just love to see them again, one last time. One more last time.
And you're sure you wouldn't be sad after that time?
Well, I can't make any promises. But I would like to see the homecoming Wembley shows. That's all. This might be my plea, maybe. I don't know if maybe someone from Coldplay listened to this and they heard me be really sad that I'm not saying Coldplay right now.
I'm so sorry I can't take you. That makes it sound like I'm going without you. I'm not going either. Imagine if I did just go without you.
I would literally never talk to you again. That would be the thing to break our friendship.
Really?
Yes.
But what if I only had one ticket?
Okay.
You went to El Paso without me.
Yeah, but that was me.
This is an insane double standard. Monica can go without me, but if I go without her, she never speaks to me again.
Yep.
Genuinely?
Try it and see what happens.
Oh my god. Man.
I'm sorry, I just love them too much. He's pouting, y'all. Okay, this might be the end of our friendship and the end of the podcast. Thank you for listening. I guess that's it. My name is Monica. And my name is Daniel. Wait, my name is still Daniel. my name... I can't go that low.
I'm not talking to her because she went to El Paso without me.
Yeah, well... Anyway, so I'll talk to you, listener. So, I mean, that was really, I'm sorry, it's like really low energy. We're exhausted. I was up for like 24 hours.
Yeah. I took a nap during that time after the show. I went to sleep, and Monica stayed up and cleaned the Airbnb.
Yeah, I was washing dishes.
That makes it sound like I just made you wash dishes so
Yeah,
I could
he
sleep.
did.
That's
He did.
not what happened.
He was just like, this is punishment for you go to El Paso without me.
That's
Do
not
the
what
dishes.
happened.
No, yeah, no, I just couldn't sleep.
She sent me to bed and volunteered to do the dishes.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay.
She made me dinner, told me to go to sleep, did the dishes, and made me breakfast, which I ate later in the day.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry again. I'm sorry that this is like super low energy. I'm like, we are super exhausted. Barely any sleep that we had. Cause like last week we stayed late at work, pretty much every day.
Yeah,
and then,
so I could make up the hours for the show.
And then it was pretty much go.
Yeah.
Like whenever we were in.
We were up at 2:30 in the morning Friday, up at 4:30 Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't sleep Saturday night. I was up at 4:30 Sunday. And then when we got home, it was like past sundown, and we had to work the next day.
Yeah. So it was just like, I am exhausted, but I had a lot of fun at the concert, and I think that's what's really important. I could survive off of just Coldplay, the adrenaline of Coldplay. I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I mean, that's all I really have to say about
the rest
concert.
of it we recorded there.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed our experience, our chaotic experience in Madison, Wisconsin, because it was a lot of fun, but very sleep deprived. But anyway, on to other news.
Let's get right into it. Coldplay did a surprise performance at the FIFA Club World Cup. They performed A Sky Full of Stars.
Yeah, and one of the performers that they were performing with had a pink shirt with like a blue heart on it, and then Chris has now been seen wearing that shirt since Boston.
You know what they should have performed at the FIFA World Cup surprise performance?
What?
I Am a Mountain.
Yeah, I mean they should have performed, but I mean they just had 4 shows in Toronto or whatever, and then had to go to Boston. I'm sure that they're just like something simple that we know how to.
Yeah, it's like Michael and Delta Green.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just need to perform something that they performed a million times, not just like a song that they've only really sound checked. While in Toronto, Chris took an improv comedy class at the Second City. Which is like Daniel's dream.
Yeah, I really want Monica to come take an improv class with me.
And I really want to see Chris Martin at an improv class.
Well, we could maybe do both at the same time if we're lucky. Coldplay have surpassed 40 billion streams on Spotify across all credits, meaning including their songs and every song they've been credited on, and they're only the second group to do this, the first being BTS.
I like to think that like my playlist, my Coldplay Complete, helped in that. I did that, y'all. Me.
Yeah.
I single-handedly brought Coldplay to 40 billion streams and nothing else. No other scandals or anything that happened.
Do you think that made more people listen to Coldplay music?
Yes. Confirmed. Like, I kept reading it over and over again. I'm just like, a lot of people being like, oh, yeah, well, what Chris did was, like, awesome, whatever, just like Jumbotron, and obviously we'll get to this later in tour news, but, you know, this made me just want to listen to more Coldplay, and, yeah, I'm going to give Coldplay some streams. Literally.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Especially because Chris didn't do anything.
I know. I know. He was just doing his job. Incredible. New lyrics have been seen on Johnny's guitar. It says, and the beat goes on, and also, we are made of sound, which I feel like I've seen We Are Made of Sound before. But and the beat goes on, I feel like is really new, at least on the guitars. Maybe that's been on the tarp before. Now that I'm saying it, I feel like I've seen it on like the tarps. But like this is actual like, I don't know. It feels like they're brewing something already. But these are speculated to be music lyrics. So Music, which is in Alien Hits, Alien Radio. Yeah, I'm super curious to see what these lyrics actually are. Maybe they're part of Shine On. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And that's the news.
That's the news.
All right, y'all. Tour news. Let's get right into it. Coldplay were in Boston for night one. The soundcheck, which was a little bit more exciting than the show. Soundcheck was Speed of Sound. They played it 3 times. I'm a Mountain. And then they played Coloratura with an extended Maya Angelou speech during like the piano bit of and it was the beginning of the what's in Alien Hits, Alien Radio, an angel song, but it was a more extended cut of that speech, which I think is really cool. And also they played Death and All His Friends, which is like one of my dream songs to hear. I would love to hear Death and All His Friends. And I'm a Mountain. Like, I'm so jealous of the soundtrack. Oh.
Songbook was in my place.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because lately they've played it on C Stage a few times.
Yeah. In fact, 2 times.
Okay, here's the thing. I am glad I got to hear In My Place again, but I did already get to hear In My Place. I'm a little sad I couldn't hear Don't Panic on C Stage.
I'm sorry. It's because, well... Oh, I think they had recently played Don't Panic in, like, Toronto or something, so they were just trying to... Why are you giving me the stink face?
Because you went to El Paso without me.
I'm sorry. But here you are still talking to me.
I just didn't realize there was this double standard. If you go see Coldplay without me, that's fine, and I just am okay with it. But if I go see Coldplay without you...
Yeah, I'm allowed to not be okay with it. The rotational was Charlie Brown, again. And then for night 2, a little bit more exciting night. No sound check. Songbook was Magic. Rotational was God Put a Smile Upon Your Face. And then, of course, the infamous Jumbotron incident.
The Jumbotron heard
of
around
2025. Yes, literally. Yeah, obviously, y'all have heard this. I don't really need to explain it. I mean, there was a CEO who was having an affair, and Chris caught it, and he clocked it immediately.
We can clear up some common misconceptions.
Yeah, it's not called Kiss Cam, it's Jumbotron.
It's mostly people with hats, actually.
Yeah, it is mostly people with hats.
They should call it Hat Cam.
Yeah. Oh, another thing about, like, our show is that during Jumbotron, there were no couples. 0 couples.
And Chris did a warning.
Yes. Oh, but he always says that. But, like, it was funny because of, like, we know the context because he was laughing about it.
Well, he did. It was a more extended warning than he normally says.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, so many people have just, like, reached out to me about it.
No one bribed Coldplay's camera crew to point it.
That's true. Nobody did that. That's not how that works.
Well, okay, I can actually imagine that being a possibility.
Sure, but I don't think that...
I don't think that happened either.
Yeah, but no, I don't think that Coldplay's team would do that. They're not like that.
Right.
They're not messy like that. I mean, like, they're a band about peace and love. And then Chris just made, like, an offhand joke that he just didn't even think was real. He was just joking, and then turns out it was real,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you know anything about Chris, in Coldplay or anything, but specifically Chris, is that Chris would say like the most like outrageous thing, because that's his kind of humor. It's like the most out of left field.
Yeah.
They were all born in India. And...
He brings up weed and grinder at like every show.
Yes, exactly. Like that's just his
took
brand
a walk
of humor.
down State Street.
Yeah, exactly, and he got really high apparently. not from smoking himself, but because State Street was just really high, and he was like, "Wow, these people just really love to smoke," and that's great.
It's so funny because it's not legal in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Just most of the places
good for Chris.
Where like people have a huge weed culture, are the places where weed is legal. And in this place there's like a huge, really open weed culture.
Yeah.
And it's fully not legal at all. It's not even legal medicinally.
Wow, really? We went to a really awesome like weed themed vegan restaurant.
Yeah, it was great.
In Milwaukee.
Twisted Plants.
Yeah,
if you're in Milwaukee, you should try out Twisted Plants.
Yeah, it was really good.
I had a tasty burger.
We had the same tasty burger.
And there was bacon on
it. There sure was.
And Monica didn't have tomatoes on hers, but I had tomato on mine.
That's true. But yeah, this whole CEO thing is just ridiculous. And then like, I mean, if you see my Twitter, you know about it, but like, I have been reached out by so many news outlets about like the video that I took at the Madison show of Chris like addressing, quote unquote, addressing the situation without actually really saying anything. And it's just so funny because like I made that video for the fans, because we were all just like, literally people were texting me, messaging me, comments, whatever. I was just chit-chatting with everyone, just being like, is Jumbotron still a thing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I was like, well, yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'll let everyone know, which that was me letting everyone know in our own fandom, you know, if Jumbotron was a thing or not. And, you know, but that's just what was important to me, was our fandom knowing, rather than like news outlets. So yeah, I haven't like sold my my stuff to anything. It almost happened, but then I put my foot down and was just like, do not sell to these two news outlets. Like, do not sell to Fox News or Daily Mail. And then they were like, oh well, we can't do that. I'm like, okay, well then you can't have my stuff. Like, it's as simple as that. I'm gonna stand on business and who I am morally, right?
Monica has said the phrase "standing on business" in the past few days so many more times than I've ever heard her say it before in her life.
No, that's it's something I've always said.
I just haven't heard it before.
Oh, really?
Well, like I've heard it. I've heard the phrase before. I haven't heard you say it before.
I see. Well, I mean, this is really important to me. That's what I'm saying.
I heard it because there was that one football player who would do it in ASL because the refs got mad at him.
Oh, I see. No, I just kept thinking of like it was like this Justin Bieber meme of just like, it's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. He's like talking to paparazzi or something. And so that's what literally has been going on. Yes, it's what's been going on in my mind. It's Justin Bieber going, it's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. So whenever I say that, that's actually what I'm saying. I'm actually quoting Justin Bieber. But anyway, long story short, if any news outlets happen to be listening to this and happen to want the video that I took, I want compensation, because we are going to give it to our charity of the month, which is what this is the segue to us talking the charity of the month. So take it away, Daniel.
All right, so our charity of the month this month is The Ark. You can find them at theark.org. They're a charity for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. They have been fighting for their human rights for decades. And the reason why we're highlighting this charity this month is because July is Disability Pride Month. More than 1 in 4 people in the U.S. have a disability. That's over 70 million people. And July is when we celebrate the anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act being signed, which provides legal protections to Americans with all sorts of disabilities. It's also a time of year to celebrate disability culture, disability history, and disability community. The ARC has a theme that they decided on for Disability Pride Month this year, and the theme this year is We belong here and we're here to stay. It's a statement meaning there is an important and essential place for disabled people in our communities, not sometime in the future and not conditionally, but right now. If you want to celebrate Disability Pride Month or learn more about Disability Pride, the ARC has a story hub up on their website where you can hear disabled people telling their stories. They're also posting Instagram reels of disabled people sharing their stories. And if you're a disabled person who wants to share your story, there's a point on their website where you can submit your own story for them to share. They also have the largest database of Disability Pride Month events across the country with a list of different events in every state.
Including one in Madison.
Yeah. There's one in Madison, but there's 3 in Wisconsin total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you would like to celebrate by continuing to help fight for the rights of disabled people, you can make a donation to the ARC or any disability-related charity.
Yeah. Or news outlets. Pay me.
And we'll donate all that money as well.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's really it. I'm tired. But I had fun.
Yes.
Yeah. I wish I could do it all over again this summer. I'm just seeing Coldplay. I really do wish I could do it all over again. And, and just keep living the life of just seeing Coldplay live, because it's just such a fun experience that I just love so much. I'm gonna get emotional. You see, I didn't cry as much at the show itself, like at the actual show, but I don't know, just kind of thinking back now that I've had like the time to process, to rest and think and process of like the show. It's just like, like that was it. And apparently there were rumors, I guess it's part of the speculation bit that we haven't done in a while, but like...
Yeah, we maybe should have put the Johnny guitar lyrics back here too.
It's fine. That was like so small that we don't really know.
Yeah.
Because they've always been, random lyrics have always been like on their tarps and,
I know, this just was the kind of thing that we used to put in the speculation section.
Yeah, well, now we don't know. But like the big speculation is, y'all, coming close, is that Coldplay are not going to tour next year.
I still don't think it's confirmed.
I don't know. But apparently a source close to Coldplay has mentioned that it was someone who works for Coldplay. I can confirm who this person is, has said that is it. It is... They need a break. I'm not gonna be selfish and be like tour. They need a break. They need to see their families. They need to make more music. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, I'm just sad because I'm not going to Wembley. But I want them to rest up and then make some good music.
Yeah.
And I think that's just what I really That's just what's really on my mind,
Look, one day we'll see each other again.
Yeah. Wave. Speaking a language without a name. I thought you were going to continue to sing Wave.
I was watching the fireworks.
Okay, I think that's it for this very tired, sleep-deprived episode of Weekly Coldplay. My name is Monica.
My name is still Daniel.
And we are Weekly Coldplay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to Weekly Coldplay. For more Coldplay content from us, check us out on Twitter at Weekly Coldplay and Instagram at weekly.coldplay. That is weekly, Coldplay. And if you like what you hear, give us a follow on wherever you're listening to the podcast on. Thank you again, and we'll be back next week with more Coldplay news.